I think I said this earlier, but many of you were not in here. This is Michelangelo's second year on Rising Stars because he was here last year as a pianist, but we allow them to, they get one chance, one opportunity to be on Rising Stars. But we have them who audition in another art format or discipline. So he is back this time playing only original compositions. So we're really excited about it.
Thank you.
Michelangelo. Even though you're wounded.
Yeah, I cut myself today. I was cutting a mango and it slipped. You know, mangoes are very juicy, so I just kind of slipped and I cut my thumb.
But you have been at the Governor's School in Greenville.
Yes, I have.
Did you graduate?
No, I'm going to be a senior next year.
You're going to be a senior next year.
Yes.
So you're still very young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a ways to go.
I bet you. So tell everyone about the Governor's School that might not know about it.
Okay, the Governor's School is a boarding school for the arts. And it's basically, if you guys know about School of the Arts here in Charleston, it's kind of the same concept, but it's just in Greenville, and you stay there.
It's residential.
Yeah, it's residential. It's great. It's long days, though. I have my academic classes in the morning until 11:30, and then from 1 until 6 p.m. I have my arts classes. So it's very long days, but it's been good.
But all of you from South Carolina should be very, very proud that we have, as South Carolinians, the Governor's School for the Arts, because the only thing that these young people pay for is their food. Otherwise, it is all of the every tuition, their training, everything is part of being there. And of course, it's residential, so they have to feed you.
Yeah.
And you know what? Because I've done a number of programs there at the Governor's School, week-long programs with teachers and that kind of thing. The food is really very good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't know. I mean, after eating the same thing for 10 months, it's kind of just I don't know, I kind of get tired of it, but it's good. I mean, just for a boarding school, I was actually surprised of how good the food was.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to know about composing.
Yes. Well, what about what about it?
Where is your starting point?
Oh, I've kind of always fiddled around with just I guess just making up my own stuff on piano. I thought it was just kind of fun to, I don't know, just mess around on the piano. And then just kind of, I would get ideas and I'll just put them together. And I was like, oh, wow, I have a piece now. That's crazy.
Do you write them down or are they all in your head?
Most of them are in my head. I wrote one down, but it took a long time. Yeah, no, my head was hurting every day. I was just oh my goodness. It took so long. I think I had this piece, it was probably 3 minutes. It wasn't even that long, and it took a month to write it down. And that was me working at least a good hour every day trying to plug in notes. But.
So in those that you do not score, when you're playing them, do you change them?
Yeah, I've probably changed the two pieces I'm playing here probably 3 times. I don't know, I'm a perfectionist, at least when it comes to music. To be honest, I still think they could be better. But it's just if I don't like how it sounds, I just try to change it. Or I always have these ideas, so I'm oh wait, maybe this could work better. And then I try, and I'm oh no, that sucked. It's trial and error, basically.
Yeah. Who's with you today?
I have my parents and my brother. I mean, my sister and my cousin. They're over there, and a friend.
Hello, welcome. So you're going back to Greenville to the Governor's School this fall?
Yes.
Do you have any plans for future after that?
Yeah, I want to go into piano performance. I like to do for college. So,
Great.
yeah.
Do you have a favorite place that you'd like to go?
Yeah, well, I want to go to Oberlin Conservatory.
You want to go to Oberlin?
Yeah.
Great place, even though it is in Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Well, it's still a great place. And there are not that many Ohioans left in Ohio because they all moved here.
Yeah.
Tell us about the two pieces you're going to play for us today.
Well, they're kind of gonna be swapped. So the first one I composed is gonna be like played last. So technically, okay, the first one on the program is Ballad. I just named it Ballad. I composed that probably within 2 days to a week, I think. It was a while ago. I don't know, I kind of just composed it, I guess, of how I was feeling. I was in the middle of like exams, so I was kind of stressed, so there's a lot of dissonance, I feel like. But yeah, the second one is an elegy. I had a friend whose parent passed away a couple years ago, and kind of wrote that just I guess how I was feeling about everything. So.
All right, well, we're anxious to hear them from the composer himself, Michelangelo Funfrock.
Thank you.